Shalom and welcome to Students of Torah. This year is entitled Har Habayit, Shir number 47, locating the Mikdash, the Azara, Shir number 7. So within the Har Habayit series, we're working on locating the specific places on the Har Habayit, and this is number 7 in the series, and it's discussing the size and the amot going from east to west. And if we can understand the measurements of where everything was going from east to west, we can know where the Kodesh Kadashim clearly was not placed. So when one goes to the Mishnayos of Midah, okay, and specifically the Mishnah at the end of Perek Dalet in Midah and the beginning of Perek Chamishi, it lists, there's a lot of measurements. Kol hazar hayta orach 187 shorach of 135. Hamizbach lemarav, when you go from east to west on the Har Habayit, 187. Drisat, Makol Drisat is a Chatas Amah, where the Ezra Yisrael is, that's 11 Amot. Drisat Kohanim Achatas, that's also 11. The Mizbeach itself is 32 Amot. It's giving us the distances. So if one could just picture themselves at the Kota Maravi, jump over that, and then you have to head north a bit to where the Kodesh Kadashim area is, and he's looking east. So from the Kodesh Kadashim area, where the rock is approximately, so we go east, we can have a feel for what was there. And when you do all the measurements, you have at least 294 amot. When you go to the Mishnayot at the end of Perek Dalet, the beginning of Hamishi, at least 294 amot from the eastern wall of the Har Habayit until we reach the Kodesh Kadashim area. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means that when one starts going from the eastern wall towards the western wall, and he's on the Har Habayit, he has to go at least, and more, but at least 294 amot before he would begin to be at the location of the Kodesh Kadashim, because the Mishnah clearly states that from the eastern wall going west, there was at least 294 amot. What's in those 294 amot before you even begin to reach Kodesh Kadashim? You have the Chayal is 10 amot. You have the Ezrat Nashim, 135. Then you have the Ezrat Yisrael, Ezrat Kohanim, the Mizbeach, then the area between the Mizbeach and the Heichal. All that is 294 amot. So what does this mean? Does this mean we know exactly where the Kodesh Kadashim is? Not yet. But we know where it is not. It is not in the eastern area. It's not in the 294 amot that are east from the eastern wall. It has to be at least further west than that. So therefore one can know for sure that if he's within the 294 amot of the eastern wall, he's not in the Kodesh Kadashim area. He might be another area. He might be Ezrat Nashim. So that might be prohibited. It's not the discussion now where one Lamaisa could go. The discussion simply is using different ways and tools to know where the Kodesh Kadashim is not. And then eventually, once we have more clarity, we could try to figure out and put together all the pieces. Shalom.